bread from... Are you serious? So these are just the cinnamon... Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing what I eat in a day with you guys. I track currently using WeightWatchers. I'm set to maintenance mode, so I get 31 dailies, and I just like to share my day to kind of give some inspiration on things that I like to eat, because I really do like to make it a priority to have lots of proteins and veggies, take advantage of 0-point foods on WeightWatchers, and still make really filling meals that make me feel satisfied, because that's what makes this journey sustainable for me and my weight loss. So if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's get started. I'm running a little behind this morning to get to the gym. I just quickly let the dogs out, and now I'm going to eat a Fiber One brownie. So these are just the cinnamon coffee cake Fiber One brownies. It is 2 points for one. It's got 70 calories, and I'm just gonna have this as a quick snack. I usually don't like to eat before the gym. I just prefer not to. And a lot of times I'm not able to just eat food right when I wake up. It takes me a little bit. Okay, my battery just died right as I started. It's already been one of those mornings where it seems like just everything is going wrong. So I'm trying to turn it around and just try to do the things that make me feel good and just stay on track, because I've got a decent amount of stuff to get done today. So anyway, I'm about to fill my water. I'm gonna eat that Fiber One bar, and then I'm gonna head over to the gym. Today I have a chest and shoulder workout. I'll probably do a little bit of abs, and then depending on how I'm feeling at the end, I will probably walk at an incline on the treadmill for a little bit. So that's my plan at the gym. Then I'm gonna come home and make some breakfast. Okay, so I am back from the gym now. I had a good workout, and I did end up doing some walking, although I didn't end up doing abs. So later today, I'm actually planning on doing a little bit of yoga. That was one of my new goals for the new year, was to start incorporating yoga and at some point go to a yoga class. But I was thinking about tonight putting on a YouTube video and doing some stretches, and so I might just do my ab workout before then and then do some stretches after that. So I might do that after I finish editing my video today, but I will see. I have to package up some cookies, so I will show you guys the orders that I had for this week. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make and eat some breakfast. A lot of the time after I come home from the gym, I like to have a protein shake. I usually either have a protein shake or a protein coffee in a day. I kind of pick between the two, and I'm out of Quest salted caramel protein shakes. I just realized I thought I had one. So I was planning on making a coffee today, but I actually don't have the stuff for it. So I'm gonna make a protein shake, and I'm just gonna sip on it while I make my breakfast. To make it, I just use 3/4 cup of this Fairlife fat-free milk. It is 1 point for that serving, and it's got, I wanna say like 11 grams of protein in that serving, which is more than the cashew milk that I used to use, which was also a point. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I do 3/4 cup. I do a scoop of this protein powder. I have a bunch of different flavors from them now, but this has become pretty much my favorite, and it's only 1 point for the scoop. So this is the Snickerdoodle PE Science protein powder, and I'm gonna add 1 scoop of that, and then a banana and some ice cubes. I don't track blended banana. I never have on my journey, and that's just what's worked best for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and track my protein shake as 2 points. And then for breakfast today, I was really craving a breakfast sandwich. I have this ancient grain and seed bread from Trader Joe's. It is 3 points for 2 slices. So I'm gonna go ahead and toast up 2 slices of that. Then I'm gonna scramble up 2 eggs, and I'm just gonna add some spinach to the eggs. And actually, I think I have some onion in there, so I'm gonna dice up some onion and add that as well. Then I'm gonna add 3 slices of this Canadian bacon to the sandwich. So for 3 slices, it is 1 point, and it's got 10 grams of protein. I'm also gonna spread a light Laughing Cow wedge on the bread once it's toasted. So that'll be my breakfast sandwich. I may have a side of grapes with that, depending on how I'm feeling, but it depends on if I drink my whole protein shake, because usually if I have some left, I'll just drink that after my meal, and then it's something sweet and I'm good. So that'll be my plan. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this. I'll show you guys the cookies, and this will be a 5-point breakfast. I'm tracking the protein shake and snacks, so I just need to track the protein powder now, but that'll put me at 4 points for snacks so far, and then 5 points for the breakfast sandwich. Okay, so I'm done making my breakfast. I ended up just doing an open face sandwich because the eggs were kind of messy. And so I just split the Laughing Cow onto each slice of toast and made it like this. So it'll just be easier to eat this way, pretty much the exact same thing. And I kind of wanted to cut up the Canadian bacon and cook it a little bit because I just like how it tastes more that way. So it worked better to just do it like that instead of the full slices. But I didn't even end up drinking my protein shake while I was making it. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat the sandwich, then I'm gonna drink the protein shake after, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the cookies. Okay, here is one of the orders. It is guinea pig theme for a 7th birthday, and she gave me the colors of the guinea pig, so I just tried to match them. Okay, I had mentioned earlier that I didn't do abs at the gym, so I'm gonna quickly do an ab workout that I was gonna do at the gym earlier, and then I'm gonna do some stretching, and then I'm gonna go make some lunch. I've just been editing and I'm almost done with my video. I'm just probably gonna have soup for lunch, and I don't wanna have soup and then try to do an ab workout, so I figured I would just do this first, and then I will go ahead and make my lunch while I finish up editing and watch my video. So I'm gonna do an ab workout first and some stretching. Okay, so I got done doing the ab workout and then some yoga, some stretches. I was just watching a video that I had gotten up on YouTube, and I did it until I was feeling hungry and wanted to come make lunch. So I got a little bit in. I'll probably work up to stretching for longer. That was about 15 minutes of stretching. But anyway, I got hungry and now I want some lunch. So while I was editing my video, I had actually made ramen in it, and that's what I want again. So I'm craving that for lunch today, and I'm gonna be making some ramen noodle type soup. I'm using these Thai Kitchen brown rice noodles. It is 6 points for a serving of 2 ounces and 200 calories, and it's got 4 grams of protein, and they just come individually packaged like this. So I'm using one of these. That will be the noodles that I use. Then what I like about this is that I can just kind of mix it up with the vegetables that I use, but my favorite vegetables to use for this are definitely mushrooms and carrots. So I'm gonna go ahead and add about a half teaspoon of this toasted sesame oil. It's 1 point, and I went ahead and tracked it. So I've got my pot right here that I'm gonna be cooking everything in. That's another thing that's nice, is everything just goes into one pot. But I'm gonna go ahead and add a half teaspoon of the toasted sesame oil. I'm also gonna add some minced garlic, which I have to grab from the fridge. But then to that, I'm gonna be adding some shelled edamame as well. This is a 0 point food, but it also is a high protein food. For a half cup, it's got 9 grams of protein. So that's a good way to make this just a little bit more filling. It's 100 calories for a half cup, and usually that's just the serving I use when I have edamame. So that's how much I'll add. So first I'll add the edamame and let that cook for a couple minutes. Then I'm gonna add some mushrooms and some carrots and cook it for a few more minutes. And then while that's cooking, I'm also gonna pop some of this chicken into the air fryer. So this is a chicken I ate a lot in the middle of my journey. I would say I started out with blackened chicken, and we would buy that all the time. Then we tried this, and I realized I really liked it, and it wasn't as spicy as the blackened chicken, so that's why I liked it as well. But this is just the Tyson black pepper herb chicken breast strips. They're 0 points on WeightWatchers. For the serving of 3 ounces, it's 21 grams of protein, and I might actually use 4 ounces, 4.5, just to get some extra protein and make this more filling, especially because it's 0 points. So I'm just gonna heat it up in the air fryer, and then once my soup's done, that's gonna be the last last thing that I add to it is just the chicken cut up. But I'm just gonna let the veggies cook until they are how I want them. And once it gets to that point, I'm gonna add about a cup of chicken broth with some water. I'm also gonna add some seasonings. I've got some seasonings that I'll show you guys. And then I think that'll pretty much be it. I might top it with a little bit of sriracha to add some spice, but that's pretty much it. Once the broth is in, I just add the noodles and cook it for a few minutes. So I'm excited for this. I've been craving it. This will be 7 points total. It's 6 points for the pack of noodles and then 1 point for the sesame oil, and that's all I'm gonna be tracking. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this assembled. Okay, so my ramen is done. It looks so good and it smells amazing right now. I'm so excited to eat this. It is super hot though. I'm gonna have to let it cool. I just topped it with some of this sriracha from Trader Joe's. It's 0 points. It's really not that spicy, so that's why I like it compared to normal sriracha, which is really spicy. So I can add a decent amount and it just adds good flavor and not too much spice. But anyway, this is only 7 points for this bowl. It is 6 for the noodles and 1 for the oil that I used. Everything else that I used is 0 points. So the edamame, mushrooms, carrots, and then the black pepper Tyson chicken. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat this for lunch while I finish up editing my video. Okay, so my video is edited. I'm about to get it posted, but I'm gonna start making our dinner first. Adam's about to come home from work. And tonight we're gonna do some 2-ingredient dough. So I'm making us 2-ingredient dough pizzas. I'm gonna do barbecue chicken. He's gonna do buffalo chicken. We just have some shredded chicken breast that's 0 points in the fridge that we need to use up. I prefer to do barbecue. He prefers to do buffalo, and that's just how it's gonna work out. I'm gonna do a full batch of 2-ingredient dough and then divide it in half. And I'm just gonna roll out the dough and I'm gonna par bake it for about 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna pop it back out, put all the toppings on, which I don't even know for sure what toppings we're gonna be doing. I think I'm gonna do some light mozzarella cheese, some onion, and then maybe some mushroom or something. I'll see what else we have in there, but that is my plan for dinner tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the 2-ingredient dough. What I do to make that is I mix 1 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour with a teaspoon of baking powder, a little bit of seasoning, and then a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm gonna, like I said, mix that together and then divide it evenly into 2 portions, and then I just roll those out and bake them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that so that it can be in the oven, and then when Adam gets home, he can let me know what toppings he wants, and we will get that all assembled. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so dinner is done. I cut it into 4 slices and I'm gonna go ahead and eat all of them. This entire portion is 10 points on WeightWatchers. For half the serving of the 2-ingredient dough, making it 2 portions from the batch I made, 1 portion is 8 points on WeightWatchers. Then the chicken I used is just shredded chicken breast, so that's 0 points. The Sweet Baby Ray's is 0 points. I used 2 points of light shredded mozzarella cheese from Trader Joe's. The onions are 0 points, and then the Bolt House Ranch is technically a point, but I just don't even track that. So if you were tracking the Bolt House, it'd be 11 points. For me on my journey, it just works best to not really worry about sauces, but keep them under control with portions. So anyway, that's my dinner. After I eat that, I'm gonna go ahead and have my Honeycrisp apple. This is a big one today. It's 0 points, and I just have one every single day after dinner. And then I'll see where I'm at for the day. I know I still have some points left, but 10 points for dinner isn't bad, and I'm so excited to eat this. This is one of my favorite meals. I decided when I was making the 2-ingredient dough to use some of that PE Science protein flour. So I just did a 1/3 cup of that and took out a 1/3 cup of the all-purpose and just did a cup of that, and that brought it down 1 point for the serving. We'll see how it is. It looks like it's definitely a really good texture, and it's nice and crunchy, so that's how I wanted it. When we do the pizza bakes, they're more doughy, and then when I roll out the dough like this, I prefer it to be more crunchy like this. So this is perfect. I'm excited, and I've also got Adam's plate here for him. This is the buffalo chicken, and his looks just as good. So we're gonna go ahead and eat. Okay, so we've just been hanging out, and now I'm going to go crochet for a little bit before I lay down. I made myself a yogurt bowl though. I had a few points left, so I wanted to end the night with something sweet. So I made myself this with 2 points of toasted coconut vanilla Greek yogurt. I've honestly forgot how much I like that flavor versus just the regular vanilla yogurt that they have, and also the toasted marshmallow is so good. They're all the same amount of points, but I just started buying the bigger tubs of vanilla. I wish they had the coconut in the tubs, but I have that as the base. Then we're out of fresh blueberries, so I just used some frozen blueberries, and then 2 points of the peanut butter cereal that I weighed out. 4 points for my yogurt bowl, and that will wrap up my day for today. I ended the day using 30 points total. My breakfast was 5, lunch was 7, dinner was 10, and then I had 8 points of snacks, and that was just my protein shake, the Fiber One bar before the gym, and then my yogurt. That'll wrap up today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I like to just share what I eat throughout the day to hopefully give some inspiration and show how I track using WeightWatchers when I am set to maintenance mode. Like I said, I used 30 out of 31 dailies today, so with maintenance mode I get 31 dailies. I'm also 6 feet tall, and I do use my weeklies throughout the week. So this is just a normal day for me, and I hope that it helps. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.